Yes, good morning, children. Already we discussed now part 1. Now part 2 will be continue the same chapter, resource and development. Part 2, land use pattern in India. The use of land is determined by two factors. What are the two factors? One is physical factor and another one is called human factor. Physical factor means such as now topography. That means different type of land form. It may be a mountain, it may be a plain, it may be a valley. Then climate also vary from region to region within the country. Then soil type, there are different type of soils are there. In India the survey of India classified into major 7 type of soil that we are going to discuss in this chapter. Then human factors such as population density, technological capability, and cultural and traditional, etc. This comes under land use pattern in this category. Now you can see the land use pattern here given a pie diagram. There are two diagrams are here given. With the help of two diagram you can understand about. See the first left side diagram here given and the right side also diagram here given. Now you can see example here. Here forest you can see that blue color is given. So here left side given 18.11% and right side you can see that 23.3%. That means once India had 23% of the area covered by forest, but today we are having only nearly 18. That means we can say 19% now forest only are there. That means nearly 5% of the forest area reclaimed. That means that forest area come down. Why? Because the growth of population and everybody want and need housing, settlement, road and other non-agricultural activity. That is why 23% become nearly 18% here. Okay, this is like that you can see with the help of this diagram you can understand very clearly how much. Now next one you can see area under non-agricultural use. Here now you can see that now right side 45% now here it is there and here you can see now 46%. That means 1% increased non-agricultural use. That means the barren land, rock, mountain, these are the area now we started make using for other development. Like that so with the help of this pie diagram you can understand now how the land use patterns are changing periodically. Okay, next now coming to the data below represent the land use pattern in India. See, wasteland is the land put to other non-agricultural use, which include rocky, arid and the desert area. So we can convert such land like make using that converting into road, railway, industry, etc. So continuous use of land over a long period of time without taking appropriate measure to conserve and manage, it has resulted in land degradation. So that we have to see where agricultural lands are more important. So agriculture is a predominant occupation. So that land should be used only for agriculture. So we should not convert that land into other activity. So that what will happen? It affect the agriculture production. Land degradation and the conservation measure. So human activities such as deforestation, overgrazing, mining and quarrying have contributed significant to land degradation. Mining site leave deep scar and a trace of overburdening the land. In recent years, industrial effluent as waste have become a major source of land and water pollution in many parts of the country. You know very well about Ganga and Yamuna river highly polluted in India because of many industry disposing their waste. They are not checking properly, so it affects the aquatic life. Some of the way through which we can solve the problem of land degradation that is called afforestation and proper management of grazing. So this after 1978 government of India taken the step in order to increase the forest area, that is called afforestation. They introduced one mastava, planting more number of sampling by school college student. By this method encouraging we can bring back 23% of the forest area. So here afforestation and proper management of grazing, like planting a shelter belt or plant. So like desert area where winds are young and energetic. So once the wind blow mean it can carry fine particle of sand hundreds of kilometer. So in that place we can plant row wise like a planting, so that when it grow it can reduce the speed of the wind and the soil will be protected. Like stabilization of sand dunes and by growing thorny bushes. Then proper management of wasteland, controlling of mining activity. Now coming to main important soil. Soil is one of the most important resource. Without soil we cannot lead our life. Soil is a main particle and which is having enriched different type of mineral. It formed by due to weathering. It will take millions of year. So different soil determine a different type of cropping pattern in India. Now we can see one by one. Okay, classification of soil. On the basis of factor responsible for soil formation, color, thickness, texture, age, chemical and physical properties. So now we can classify into major 7 classification of soil. One is alluvial soil. So alluvial soils are formed by the river. River can do 3 type of work: erosion, transportation and deposition. So when for example, North Indian rivers are called perennial. They are getting the source of water from the Himalayan mountain. From that they are coming down. So the 3 rivers are there: Ganges, Indus and Brahmaputra, which carry thousands of kilometers, and when finally reaching into Bay of Bengal, they form here one of the fertile land that is called the Sundarban Delta. Okay, like the Ganga river, nearly 2400 kilometers extended. So these rivers are made now one of the fertile soil that is called alluvial soil. Alluvial soils are mostly found all along the river valley, not only in the northern part of India, even southern part of India. Now you can see that Kaveri, Krishna, Tungabhadra, Mahanadi on the coastal regions. So wherever rivers beds are there, you can find out alluvial soil. So this alluvial soil having 12 type of minerals are there. So minimum 12 elements are needed a good soil. So alluvial soil is one of the most important soil which determine different type of agriculture activity. Alluvial soils are now classified into 2 types. One is old soil and another one is called young soil. So old soil is called Bangar, new soil is called Kadar. Block soil. Block soils are more common in India. Now in the northwestern part of India, once upon a time volcanic eruption took place. So after due to weathering, after millions of years, today it formed one of the fertile, one of the best soil that is block soil. It is having more iron and clay. It is more important for cotton cultivation. The soil covered plateau of Maharashtra, Saurashtra, Malwa, Madhya Pradesh, Chhattisgarh and extended in the southeast direction along the Godavari and Krishna valley. Then red soil. Red soil now mostly comes under the Deccan Plateau region. Due to high temperature, the rock which is having more iron, due to oxidation, heat appear color red color. So these soils are more important for cultivation of millet crop. Otherwise it is called dry crop like ragi, jowar and bajra. So these are the more common in the Deccan Plateau region. And mostly it cover Orissa, Chhattisgarh, southern part of the middle Ganga plain and along the pediment zone of the Western Ghat region. Then laterite soil. Laterite soils are more common in the mountainous region. Like in India, you can see the southern part of India like Western Ghat and Eastern Ghat. And these are the areas are used to get more rainfall due to more moisture. Now that leaching of that soil that comes under laterite soil. So this soil now result in intense leaching due to heavy rain. This type of soil found mostly in southern state, Western Ghat regions of Maharashtra, Orissa, some of the parts of West Bengal and northeastern region. Arid soils are one of the most important. It is mostly found in the northwestern part of India, Rajasthan and the interior part of Deccan Plateau regions. where this area get very low amount of rainfall in a year, less than 50 centimeter rainfall in a year. So they are called arid region or arid soil. The soil not having much more nutrient. Okay, lack of humus and moisture. Then forest soil. Forest soils are more common in the mountainous hilly and mountainous region. Okay, in the northern part of India, in the snow-covered area of Himalaya, these soil experience dentation and are acidic with a low humus content. The soil is fertile on the river terrace and alluvial fan. Now you can see that here given India that soil type, major soil type. So with the help of this map, you can understand which part of the area having what type of soils are there. So I think children you understood. Here with given below the link, with the help of link you will get more detail about this chapter. Thank you children.